Have you ever had a moment, quiet and unexpected, where you suddenly felt, I don't feel quite the same as I used to? Not in a dramatic way, not in a way that alarms you, just different. Maybe it's the way your body moves in the morning. Maybe it's how quickly you get tired, or how certain things, simple things, take just a little more effort than before. And you pause just for a second and wonder, is this normal, or is my body trying to tell me something? After the age of 65, aging doesn't always arrive loudly. It doesn't always come with pain or illness. Sometimes it arrives quietly, through small changes, soft signals, patterns that are easy to dismiss. But over time, these small things begin to form a bigger picture. And today, we're going to gently explore those silent signs so you can understand what your body may be saying before it has to speak louder. Stay with me, because one of these signs may feel very familiar. The first sign is a kind of tiredness that doesn't fully go away. Not the tiredness after a busy day, but a deeper fatigue that lingers. Do you wake up and already feel like you haven't fully rested? Do you find yourself needing more breaks, even when you haven't done much? Richard, 67, used to start his mornings with a walk and a cup of coffee on his porch. But over the past year, something changed. I still wake up at the same time, he said, but I don't feel ready anymore. He began skipping his walks, not because he didn't want to go, but because his body felt heavy before the day even began. This kind of fatigue is easy to ignore, but it often reflects deeper changes in how your body restores itself. And when that restoration weakens, everything else begins to follow. The second sign is the subtle changes in your balance. Not falling, not anything dramatic, just a hesitation, a moment of uncertainty when you step forward, a tendency to hold onto something just in case. Margaret, 71, noticed she began reaching for the wall as she walked down her hallway. At first, she didn't think much of it. It just feels safer, she said. But over time, she moved less confidently, less freely, and that small hesitation began to shape her daily life. Balance is not just physical. It reflects coordination, strength, and how your brain communicates with your body. And when it begins to shift, even slightly, it's often worth paying attention. The third sign is a quiet loss of strength. Not something you notice all at once, but something you feel over time. Do you find it harder to stand up from a chair? Do everyday tasks feel just a little heavier? Daniel, 69, started using his hands to push himself up from the sofa. At first, it felt like a small adjustment, but slowly it became necessary. Muscle strength fades gradually, but it plays a powerful role in how independent you remain. And when strength declines, confidence often follows. The fourth sign is changes in your sleep that affect your day. Waking up at night is common, but what matters is how you feel afterward. Do you wake up refreshed or still tired? Do you feel clear or slightly foggy? Helen, 66, began waking up several times a night. At first, she ignored it, but over time, she noticed something else. I don't feel like myself during the day anymore, she said. Sleep is where your body repairs itself. And when that repair is interrupted, the effects appear quietly but steadily. The fifth sign is a change in your appetite or your interest in food. Have you started eating less without meaning to? Do meals feel less important, less enjoyable? Paul, 72, used to enjoy cooking. It was part of his routine, part of his day. But slowly, he began skipping meals. I just don't feel hungry, he said. Over time, his energy dropped. His body became weaker. Appetite is more than hunger. It reflects how your body maintains itself how it sustains life. And when it changes, it often deserves attention. The sixth sign is something many people overlook, a quiet withdrawal from life. Not sadness, not depression, just less interest, less desire to go out, less desire to connect, less curiosity about things you once enjoyed. Eleanor, 70, used to meet her friends every week. But over time, she stopped going. It just feels like too much effort, she said. Her world became smaller, quieter, and with that quiet came a subtle sense of disconnection. This kind of withdrawal is easy to overlook, but it can be one of the most important signals your body and mind are giving you. These signs are not warnings to fear. They are not fixed outcomes. They are simply messages, gentle reminders that your body is changing and asking for care. And the most important thing to remember is this: it is never too late to respond. Small steps, moving a little more, sleeping a little better, reconnecting with others, can create meaningful change. Not overnight, but slowly, steadily, over time. Now, take a quiet moment, just for yourself. Which of these signs felt familiar? Was it the tiredness, the hesitation, the quiet changes you've been noticing? And more importantly, what is one small thing you could begin starting today? We would truly value hearing your thoughts. Share them in the comments below. Your voice matters, and it may help someone else feel less alone in what they're experiencing. If this video brought you insight or comfort, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing it with someone who may need it. Because sometimes understanding is the first step toward change. Thank you for being here, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.